Hello everyone. Now we will create this part design in CATIA. So for that, just I will enter into part design by using start, mechanical design, part design. Okay. Here, before starting the sketch, selection of plane is very important. Like if you want to add material in this direction, you need to create sketch on this front plane. And if you want to add material in up and down direction, you need to create sketch on top plane. Then if you want to add material in this direction, you need to create sketch on this plane. Now, with reference to this model, you need to add material in this direction. So now I will go here with sketch option on this front plane. So first I'll create one line profile like this, and height we are having here 42. Then length from here to here we are having this 58 plus 22. As you can see, dimension from here to here it is 58. From this center point we are having here radius of 22. I will consider as 58 plus 22 as this length and inclination of 120 degrees. So just I will go for profile from somewhere here one inclined line and one horizontal line. Just I'll use escape to come out of that line option. Then length for this we are having here length of 42. Length for this line we are having here 58 plus 22. Then angle between this line to this line we are having with inclination of 120 degrees. Now this lower profile we have created. Same profile you need one more with this height of 10 mm. So for that directly you can use one option called offset option. Then here we need to turn on point propagation. It means whatever the elements we are having with relation of point, all elements we are able to make offset at a time like this. Then to specify offset dimension, just you can use tab. As you can see upside we will jump into offset. We need dimension of 10 mm. And to make it as a closed profile by using line, just I'll close this like this. Again this end also I need to close in this direction. Then to give dimension between line to line we are having with height of 10. Again the dimension from this line to this line we are having 10. Now before going to create a solid, first we need to check our sketch is correct or wrong. For that we need to go here with sketch solving status. As you can see it is ISO constraint. Then go here with sketch analysis and click on geometry to check either that profile is a closed profile or opened profile. So always profile should be a closed profile. Just I'll close this, and to come out of sketch we can use here exit workbench option. If I click on this, we will come out of sketch and we will enter into part design. Now with this shape, we need to add material with width of total dimension they given here radius of 22. So this width diameter will be 44. Just I will go for pad, and while making pad, better to turn on this mirror extent. Why? Because if I turn on this mirror extent, whatever the width I am specifying in one direction, with the same width material will be added in opposite direction also. So here we need length of 22. Just I will say okay. As you can see here, axis system will be exactly at center. This will be helpful for us to make any mirrors or to draw any sketches exactly at center in future. So next to that we are having here addition of material with width of 6 mm with this inclined line exactly at center. So to create profile exactly at center, as you can see already we are having one plane here. So just I will go on this plane for sketch. Then on this plane we are having one inclined line in this direction. Then to apply relation, just I will go for constraint. We need relation between this point to this point. Mouse right click, we need coincidence. Again this point should attach with this horizontal line. So just I will make it relation between these two, coincidence. Then as you can see here, from this corner to this line end we are having length of 25. From this point to this point we are having here length of 25. Exit workbench. Now whenever you are having one inclined or straight single opened profile. If you want to add material with some thickness, in these conditions, we can use one option called stiffener. As you can see here, this option will be available here as stiffener. Just I will go for stiffener. Then you need to specify thickness, how much we want. As you can see, we are having here thickness of 6 mm. Just I'll specify 6 mm dimension. I will go for preview to check and say OK. Now we need to create this cutout part exactly from this top view. So to create that, just I will go here with sketch and I'll click on this top face. Whenever I am going here with a normal sketch on this top face, once if I click here, this entire orientation is going to change. But we need orientation with reference to this horizontal direction in this direction. In that conditions, you can see here one more sketcher option is there. We call it as position sketch. It means we are able to make proper position for sketcher. Now I am going to use this position sketch on this top face. As you can see here, it is showing this is horizontal and this is vertical. If I say OK, orientation will come. This is as horizontal and upside will be vertical. But I need orientation in this direction horizontally. So in that condition, this should be horizontal, upside should be vertical. So to make it horizontal to vertical and vertical to horizontal, we can use here swap option. Then vertical should be upside direction. Just I will use here reverse vertical and I will say OK. You will get proper orientation like this. Now on this top view, we are having this profile called slot, or else in CATIA we call it as directly we can go with elongated hole. This profile should be exactly on this horizontal axis like this. Then dimension for this profile we are having length of 25, diameter of 22. So just I will double click on this. Here we are having as diameter of 12. I will specify radius as 6. Then dimension from this line we are having here length of 25. Then next to that, from this point to this end point we are having length of 58. Just I will go for constraint from this line to this point we are having length of 58. So next I will go here with exit workbench and we need to remove material with this shape. In that case we can use one option called pocket. Then you can specify how much depth you want, or else directly we can specify up to next. It means automatically material will be removed up to that next. Then next to that we are having here fillet with radius of 22. For that just I will go for fillet. I will click these two edges and we need with radius of 22. Say OK. Again we are having two fillets with radius of 10 for the sharp edges. I will go for fillet again. We need for this edge and this edge with radius of 10 mm. So just I'll specify 10 and I will say OK. Then next to that we are having here two holes. As you can see, two holes are there with normal diameter of 6 mm and this is the symbol of counter bore. So counter bore diameter we are having 12 and counter bore depth we are having here 3. So now we will see how to create this counter bore hole with the given parameters. And one more thing, as you can see here, this hole position is exactly at center point of this radius 10 circle. Now just I will click on this hole and whenever you want to create one hole exactly on the center point of any existing curvature, now we need one hole exactly center point of this curvature. In that conditions, first we need to click on this edge and we need to click on this face. Properly that hole will be created exactly at center point of that. Then we will give for parameters normal hole diameter we are having 6, that will specify in extension. We are having diameter of 6. Then this depth should be up to next. So just I will keep it in the place of blind up to next. Next I will go here with type. We are having here counter board hole. Then counter bore diameter we are having 12, depth we are having 3. So diameter we need 12, depth we are having here 3. Just go for preview and say OK. In this way, you can create one counter bore hole. Then the same hole, you need one more this direction. As you can see here, already we are having one existing support plane. So just you can select this hole. Then you can go here with mirror option, which is available under transformation features toolbar. I will click on mirror and we need this hole exactly here. So between these two, we are having this plane. I will click on this mirror element plane and say OK. You will get hole at that side. In this way, you can create this part design.